Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. We're going to do a video about the car industry. We're going to talk about a couple of factors that are drastically affecting used car prices and the auto market as a whole. This is going to be out of the New York Post, and it is entitled "Used Car Prices Are Falling, but Monthly Payments Are Spiking as Fed Hikes Rates." Do me a favor, put down in the comment section what you're seeing as used car prices in your area. But I want you to show me, because I look at Corvettes a lot lately, and I've been noticing Corvette World in Dallas is literally strategically lowering their prices about 3% a month right now on their used Corvettes. And they've got everything from C4s to C8s, large inventory, and that's a concentrated look at what's going on in that industry, right? Sports cars are dropping in price. Some cars are not. I get that, but especially the ones that are fuel. Where the fuel economy is high, those aren't dropping as fast as you would see certain things like big diesel trucks. But what we're seeing by and large is the industry is having some serious strain, and there's going to be a lot of opportunities to get your dream car. Again, I love it when you guys put your dream cars down in the comment section. I love to read that. So it says right here, interest rate hikes from the Federal Reserve are raising average monthly car payments despite falling prices for used cars, according to a study. The average monthly payment for used cars is 47% higher this year. Isn't that incredible? 47% higher this year for the average monthly payment, hitting $551 a month as compared to 2019, according to analysts at Cox Automotive, a platform that facilitates faster vehicle transactions. Nice little plug there. The firm expects monthly car tabs to keep increasing, touching 570 by the end of the year, with the trend continuing in 2023. I want to make a little note right there. I believe even if the Federal Reserve backs off their interest rate hikes, you're going to see companies that are giving out auto loans continue to raise rates. And the reason why is because it's a risk-off attitude. If they're going to take the risk loaning you a car that is like a falling knife, a depreciating asset. You know, cars have always been a depreciating asset, right? Unless you buy very high-end collector cars. And even then, it's very sketchy because there's only so many people that can buy them. But most cars, by and large, it's going to be all over the news as they're just falling and falling and falling in value. That means banks are going to want higher rates or higher fees, different new fees along with their lending, because they need to be able to make sure that when they take that car back, in the unfortunate event that you have to stop making your payment, or someone they want to make sure that they recover as much of their losses as possible. All right, so think about that. Now it says the Fed's aggressive inflation fighting policies are hastening an affordability crisis in the used vehicle space. And this comes from Jonathan Smoke from Cox Automotive. This is their chief economist. Higher rates coupled with a potential recession. I love how people are putting potential, just completely lost and ignorant. We are in a recession. We're moving towards a depression. The length of that, nobody knows. Are adding flames to the fire, he added. Carvana recently reported sales of 102,000 vehicles, down from 117 from the third quarter of the previous year. So again, that is a pretty good, on a percentage basis, drop in the sale of cars. That is like almost 20%. All right, so it's like in the high teens. That is a massive drop. And Carvana has also just got so many problems, it's insane. Used car dealers are struggling with significant drops in sales. This is from Michael Ward, an equity research analyst covering the automotive sector with Benchmark. Said that the used car sales were down 13% in the third quarter compared to last year. Now that's industry specific or industry wide. Carvana's numbers are much worse because Carvana spends way too much money on cars. It says Carvana, the online car dealer, recently reported sales of 102,000 vehicles, down from 117,000 from the third quarter of the previous year. Cox Automotive analysts have lowered their projections for retail used vehicle sales in 2022 to 19.1 million, down almost 2 million units from last year. So this is going to get bigger and bigger, and that means the opportunities for getting your dream car are going to become easier and easier, because pretty soon it's going to turn into widespread panic. People are going to be panicking out of their extra cars. And that is true. We all saw a lot of people buy an extra car the last couple of years with government money, tax returns, whatever you want to call it. They took money that they probably shouldn't have and put it into a depreciating asset. And that depreciating asset rose for a little bit because of a supply chain crash, something that we've never seen in recent history. And now it's going to start coming down, and it's going to be very, very impressive. Guys, I was looking at a Lamborghini the other day, a green, 2012 Huracan. Yeah, I think it was a Huracan. Yeah. and it had 40,000 miles, 45,000 miles, and they're asking $75,000 for it. We're starting to see the exotic market just fall off a cliff. You know, vintage cars are starting to come down too. I saw a Shelby Cobra the other day for a reproduction, but a really nice reproduction for sale for $31,000. And it literally said in the headline, I need money now. That's literally, they did not obviously take my side hustle course because you never put that in a listing, but that's okay. They put it on there and it's a sign of the times. And so that means it's not the time to back the truck up yet, but it's going to get very interesting going into this winter as inflation gets worse. We see energy prices go up, interest rates continue to climb, and we see more and more inventory stacking up at your local auto dealer. Please let me know, guys, in the comment section what you see as far as your auto dealers too. What are they doing? How much inventory do they have? I have an auto dealer in my town nearby that already has an excess lot, and they're starting to fill it with used cars. So it's pretty interesting to see. I'm going to try and get out there and shoot some video for you. All right, guys, that being said, I thank you so much for watching. The Economic Ninja is out.